Welcome Battle Brothers, I am the Epic Narrator, and today we're going to be continuing on with our final Liberation campaign, the Liberation of Volistad from Warboss Scroll. Anyone who hasn't played Final Liberation before, you are doing yourself a disservice. This game is amazing. In my opinion, it's still the best 40k game. It's based off on the Epic 40k rule set, and again it was released in the late 90s, a game I played to death when I was a kid. So we're on mission 4. Anyone who hasn't seen the previous episodes, I suggest you go and follow that link above, and you can do so. For everyone else, let's crack on and liberate Volistad. So last game we played, we liberated this part of the map. We go here, I believe we took some casualties. Yes, we lost a Chimera, and we lost 2 units of, well, 2 heavy units. So I want to repair these guys. If I've got enough resources, which I do. So now this army is up to full strength. This one I believe is full strength as well. It is. We don't have any money to spend on any new units, so we're just going to go skip and check out the cutscene. I mean, just look at that, man. Now that is a great gargan. I've actually got one of these great gargans up in the cabinet above me. Look on eBay, man. Those things are like worth £100 now, would you believe? I'm lucky enough to own one. You can actually check out the pictures on my Instagram if you want to have a look. Okay, so do we go for the Goths or do we go for these bad moons? Let's have a look. Okay, well, that's a decision made for us. Whoops. Okay, right, so we'll go for the bad moons. Right, so let's zoom out a little bit. So this is the fog of war, so we don't know what we are up against. So we've got a objective point here. Obviously at the moment it is contested, so it's Orc and Imperial, and then there's an objective all the way up here. Now our forces, we're not very numerous, so this could be potentially a disaster. This is not actually where I wanted to attack. I'm just going to keep the basilisks there. I don't want them so close together though, because these are really our trump units. The Imperial Guard, the artillery, especially in this game, it's game changing. It is the winner. If you wanted to play cheaply, you know, if you're just playing to win, you would just buy loads and loads of artillery units and just have it that way. It's that's what I used to do as a kid. As an adult now, I kind of want something a little bit more challenging. So we're going to keep those Lehman Russes. Actually, do we want them there? Yes. So we want these Lehman Russes. They're going to steam down and try and take this objective. But the Lehman Russes are very, very expensive units, so we want to be careful with them. We're going to be putting our heavy weapons teams all in these chimeras. Again, my plan is to go just take that objective. That other objective is like too far away really to worry about. So we're just going to go and try and take and hold that one. This unit here, this is the Tallarn like standard bearer unit, and those guys are sort of close combat troops. So they've got swords and pistols, I believe, unlike the rest of them. Right, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Right, so we want to try and protect these really. So we've got a nice lineup of troops. Okay, these are a worry immediately off the bat. Each one of these war buggies is armed with an autocannon. And although an autocannon, I know in 2nd edition, maybe the armor piercing, it wasn't really that much to worry about. However, in this epic, these war buggies are more than capable of taking out a Lehman Russ or something like that. But I'm going to take this opportunity target here and try and take out the Orcs in this building. If I can hit this building, I might be able to kill all of those Orcs. If we can take 2 squads of Orcs out, that would be quite a blow. 2 for 1. Okay, so you know what? I might actually change my plan there. So we've had 2 shots. These are the real worry here, so maybe I'll take 1 pot shot at these guys. Oh, god damn it. So that was a hit, obviously bounced off the armor, didn't do anything. which is a worry. Now, do I want to run my Lehman Russes up? Probably not. Like I said, these are such a worry, really they are. I'm going to creep them up slowly and see if we can take a couple of pot shots at them. Pop shots? Pot shots, right? No. Move this guy up as well. It's a crater in the road there, so he's taking a little bit longer. Might be able to edge him forward. So units on the roads move a lot quicker than they do not on the road, of course. So I'm actually going to keep these guys here on Overwatch, hoping that those guys actually kind of... Right, we've got to just hope that they are bad moons, so they do have heavy weapons. We're going to just hope and pray that these guys can get there without being blown up. Turn this guy around, unload the troops, and we are going to be able to take one pop shot. And I want to try and move this guy back, because I know those bloody war buggies up there will make short work of these chimeras. We're not going to be digging in. We can't dig in on a road anyway, so I'm going to move this one up as far as possible. Now it might actually be, thinking about it, I might actually, if I'm lucky, I might be able to take some pot shots at these guys here. Look. No. Can they see these orcs? Yes, they can. Okay, we'll go for these guys that are already damaged. No. These guys can't see anyone, so we'll keep them there. These guys. Okay, good. It'd be nice if we could at least kill one unit of these bloody orcs, wouldn't it? Alright, this chimera is... So, although it's got one movement, because it's on the ground here, it's not going to be able to take it. Right, final chimera. Fingers crossed he doesn't get blown up en route. Get out, lads. Oh, just one in there. No. So hopefully we can take these guys. Yes. So that's one whole unit. So that would mean, so I don't know if you noticed, we took down some of Skrull's morale there. And I believe that as we have the objective now, we either take 10 or 25, not quite sure, points each turn. I'll put that in the post. Right. Now onto Warboss Skrull's turn. Fingers crossed, lads. And dig in. That's good. We've already got some units routed. Yes, excellent. That's what we want to see. Right, but now the war buggies are the real worry. And you know, if you were playing this game just as a single sort of attack, it would not be a problem, right? Okay, so that bounced off the armor, but they are getting perilously close. That means that they are potentially in range of our Lehman Russes and Chimeras, which is really not what we want. And I'm worried that they are actually heading towards my Basilisks, which would be even more devastating than if they go for... And if they end up going for the what am I talking about? Lehman Russes. You know, I might even move up my Lehman Russes into a defensive position around those Basilisks, because if we're lucky, these heavy weapons guys should be able to take out one or two of these. Yes! That's what we'd like to see. Right, so last game, these troops were green. They're not veteran yet, but they certainly should be a lot better than they were previously. Right, so maybe we can move... No, the battle cannon can't see anyone. Yes, right, so this is what we want. Now I'm going to risk moving him just one more square forward. Yes. So now I'm going to get one shot with the battle cannon and one shot with the las cannon, hopefully. No. Yes, come on, man. Now hopefully this is going to be enough to make those war buggies flee. That's what we really want. Move up this Lehman Russ. We'll keep him there for Overwatch. Move this one up a little bit more. And just while I'm doing this, I don't know, I can't actually see my OBS at the moment, but if any of you have noticed some of those models on my Instagram, I do actually have a Patreon now, would you believe? So that is now the best way to support the channel. So if you want to have a nicely painted miniature with your name on it and on videos in the future, like you can see just above my head, then roll over to that Patreon. Links are in the on the page, and you know, why not support the channel, eh? That's not the best plug I ever did, but you know, is what it is. Got to shill yourself sometimes, lads, haven't you? You know what I mean? Just while I am at the shilling, I do have a Discord as well, so why not join the Discord and join Twitch? On Twitch I do like live streams and things like that. So if you're interested in like eBay rescues and just painting general Rogue Trader and 2nd edition stuff, then really the best place to catch me is on Twitch. Right now, come on. Awful. So we really do need to take a couple of these out, because that is the only reason they would be heading up here, is because they are aiming for the yes, because they're aiming for the basilisks. Hopefully that's enough to make them run. We'll keep him there. There's no point in moving him forward, because I said he's armed with a pistol and swords and pistols. No. Okay, so again we want to take these guys out. Right, so we're doing pretty... oh no, why did I say that? I was going to say we're doing pretty well. No casualties as of yet, but I've said it now, haven't I? So you know what's going to happen now. That's good. I want to see these guys running away. I'm worried that they're good. Excellent. So if they make it off of the board, then that just means they're gone. They are out of the game. That's what we really want. And it looks like one of them has run off the board. I'm looking at his morale. Okay, so these bad moons have been hiding. I reckon these bad moons might be his only forces left. But I believe that bad moons are armed with heavy weapons, so they are still a danger to... let's try and get him with this. They are still a danger to our Lehman officers. And I said, really, we don't... oh, beautiful. Is what it is, lads. Stay there, hold the banner, hold the line. Okay, I think these guys might actually be fleeing, but we still want to take them out of action if we can. Ah, yes! So that is yet another blow to the Orks and Warboss Scroll. How dare you mess with the Talons? How dare you mess with the Tallarn Desert Raiders? This is our world, brother. Can you call Orks brother? Probably not, right? This is our world, foul green skin. That sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, so I am actually going to edge these guys up. And yeah, we will take a shot. Oh, battle cannon onto... right, one singular guy. It's not surprising, right? I mean, we're firing heavy las cannons at a infantry unit, leaving just a green stain on the floor. I very much doubt that the Orks have got any artillery, so I'm not really too worried about budging them up. In a later game, if something like a pulsar rocket landed here, it would be catastrophic. Essentially, it would be an instant kill to anything that's there. So in the later game, when we start getting bigger armies and the Orks, incidentally start getting bigger as well, things can go haywire very quickly. In this early game, it's just building up. But when you start getting Titans, right, so another Orc unit, right, so we are decimating these Orcs, man. This is going to be a very short but brutal win for the Imperium. Giving the Orcs a bloody nose. Disgusting, foul greenskins, and there's not much fight left in them. In fact, where are they? Now, do we take the fight to them? I'm going to say no. I'm going to let them show their faces, and maybe, oh Garth, why are you being such a bloody pussy about it? Again, remember this is a campaign where we need to repair our units and stuff like that. So if we can do this without taking any casualties, then we can spend that money or those resources on better units, which is really what we want, right? And any Orcs who show their heads now are going to get artillery, heavy weapons bombarded down on them. But my feeling is that there is one, maybe two, perhaps there's a war bike out there or something. We don't want to take any casualties, so I'm going to edge these guys out. Oh, sod it, these guys can just run out, because so we take the infantry, we start combing the ruins, and anyone that we do find, we're just going to be raining hellfire down on them. Again, we're going to be careful with these Lehman Russes because they are expensive. Edge them up. No point in moving those Chimeras up. However, just as a precautionary measure, I am going to move them up. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I am going to move these Chimeras cautionarily up. Cautionarily? Is that a word? Like near these basilisks. Oh, that bloody moron! Look, why would you drive that way around? Anyway, the idea is that maybe they can protect the basilisks if there is a wayward war buggy out there, or we could just throw the Chimeras in as meat shields, essentially. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, lads. Where are they? See, look, where are they? So we're going to keep edging, trying to turf these guys out. They are down to 95 morale. So my guess is there's just one or two units. But stick around, lads, because we don't know how many casualties we're going to take in this clearing. And it would be devastating to lose a Lehman Russ or something at this late in the game, just for the sake of an extra few minutes, really. If I was playing it safe, I would just camp out at that. I would just camp out near the objective. Right, so at least we've got some Chimeras up with these basilisks, right? And we'll move this one down there. Sort of protect him, so hopefully those basilisks are protected. Leave him there. We'll leave these guys where they are. Leave the Lehman Russes where they are, and I think that'll be it again. I reckon there's just one wayward unit out there. They can't all be dead, can they? You know, this could be jump cut territory, lads. So if you do want to see it, then yeah, you know you can. No, I'm going to be cautious. Yeah, so let's just fast forward to the end, because we're just taking morale off them with every turn. Look. And if we skip again, that should be us win. Yeah, they've not moved anyone. Yeah, I know. See, yeah, we'll skip again. My feeling is that we might have just crushed them in the early game, and they all fled the field. That should be us. Yeah, we win now. Now, check that out, lads. 1 casualty. That's what we want to see. And now we get the pleasure of watching the amazing cutscene, right? So we've got old Scorchers there and a Weird Boy turret, I think, and I think that's an old battle wagon. I could be wrong though, lads. All right, well, yeah. So that we easily cleared that out. There is a potential for a counter attack though. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen. Right, lads. So that was quite an easy round, to be honest. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, all that sort of YouTube jazz. Check me out on Twitch, check me out on Instagram. Why not have a look at that Patreon? And I'll leave it there. May the Emperor protect you through Nurgle's Blight. See you later.